skies dark, the stars go blink.
Hey man, same old boy 100. Counting these hundreds, I started with nothing, man. I'm back live. Shout out to all my YouTube subscribers. Had to get my numbers up before I start kicking this shit to y'all. What up, Irv? What's good, my G? Yeah, shout out to all my niggas on my live, showing love, supporting. Look, right? First start off with King Von, man. The streets, man. I'm gonna talk about some real street shit, man. What's the situation surrounding the King Von issue? The streets say he was whooping Quando Rondo at pause. I ain't gonna even say the word. I don't want to get my shit pulled down. Listen, he was whooping on Quando Rondo, and his guys came through and shot it up. You know what I mean? Well, whoever he was fighting looked like he shot him. If you look at the video, go back and look at the footage. It's crazy how it happened. R.I.P. that man. I like King Von music. He hard. He just dropped his album. He passed away soon. That ain't the first or the second person who died right before their album dropped too. If you've been keeping up, you know Pop Smoke got killed before his album dropped. Pop Smoke, who else got killed before they? Nipsey was just breaking down doors with his album. His album shot through the roof after he passed away. Now let's think about this. Is these record executives get these people killed so they can keep all the money, so they can have a bigger portion of the pie? Because they know once somebody died, the numbers go up? That's the big question. Because think about it. Everybody that died and just dropped the album, they did a financial obligation to the label, whatever, whoever they were signed to. Is these record executives taking us off the streets? I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Let me get back to work. I don't know. I have no idea. But if you ask me, I think it's got something to do with these record executives. These record labels, they spend a lot. They ain't spending too much money on these people's albums because these people got their own buzz. They got their own YouTube. They got their own social media. So they getting their own buzz. They really don't need the record label. So the budgets ain't too high, like far as marketing and promotion and whatnot. Boom. So my point of view is, like, how come every time an artist about to drop, or how come every time an artist drop his album, something happened to him right after or right before it? You gotta ask these type of questions, because it's a lot going on in the world. We got the stuff going on with Trump versus Biden. We got all this stuff. The money starting to get transferred and all this, and you know, a lot of people going against Biden. Hold on, big 100. A lot of people against Biden. That's a lot of people against Trump. But the Trump supporters more of, they care about the welfare situation. They feel like, okay, black people, or not even black people, people that need welfare, their point of view is they want to stop the welfare. We should work for our money, and everybody should work for their money like them. And I'm only saying this because I hear these people talk on a regular basis. So I just heard a white man, and I was on my way in Walmart today, and a little white kid said, I wish I can vote for Trump. And it just threw me off. I'm not a racist guy. Everybody got their own point of views, and I respect it. But you can tell this kid couldn't be more 7 and 8, and he talking about he wish he can vote for Trump. His mom explained to him why he can't vote for Trump because he ain't old enough or whatnot. But he really was influenced on voting for Trump. I don't understand it or how he would know to want to vote for Trump, but you can tell what's getting implanted in their heads. It looked like we're on the verge of a civil war, the second civil war ever. And that's because all the race baiting and everybody being very like awkward when it comes to the race and the politics and everything. It's like different now. You know, I never been called a N-word until recently. I'm at Walmart bagging my truck in, and somebody walked behind me, and I was like, yo, you guys, I almost hit y'all. If my reverse camera and my sensors didn't start beeping, I probably would have hit y'all. Because I got a big Denali, so they got to cursing me out, getting mad at me, and then she told me she'll spit in my face. And I would never understand, like, okay, why would you want to spit in my face? Like, I ain't did nothing to you, but was trying to tell you, be careful, because I didn't want to hit you, So she said, F you, N-word. And it threw me off. I'm like, okay, I'm being respectful to y'all. So respectfully, I let that go. I ain't even tripping, I understand, man, they ain't built like me, and I can't even, I don't want to do nothing to nobody. I don't want no trouble or no drama or nothing like that. I don't want to have to do something to somebody that get me locked up, because me being an African-American male, who you think they going to lock up, me or her, if I do something back or retaliation to what she just said to me? Nah, they going to arrest me. So, me being a smart person, I let that go, and I went about my business. I said, okay, you got that. I ain't about to go there on you. Hey, stop what you doing. Hit the like button. Subscribe, comment, man. Show me some love, man. I'm fresh into this YouTube world. I have been dealing with YouTube. I haven't been blogging. I had to figure out how to get these conversations out, and you know how it goes. First time YouTubing and all that. So, if you could, like, subscribe, and, share to your social media. But back to what I was saying. King Von died. Him and two of his friends from Chicago, Illinois. They was in an altercation with Quando Rondo and his crew. And the police got involved. But they put a notice that the police did not shoot King Von or had anything to do with the shooting. They probably just was there and they witnessed the shooting, so they draw their iron and start firing too. But however it go, like, how do we know the police ain't had something to do with that shooting? We don't know. And we'll figure out more with time when the news come out. They got mad video cameras around in that area, so we gonna be able to see and hear everything, whatever happened. But at the end of the day, the police, you can't trust them. They've been shooting us for years. They can't wait for an opportunity to shoot us. That's why I don't even give them no reason to shoot me. I talk to them like they're human beings. I humanize police officers. I make them realize, yo, you're a human being just like me off the rip when they come to my door. Because I don't pander to them. Sir, yes, sir, and all that stuff and all that. No. You talk to them like when you talk to one of your homeboys. And I'm not saying the police my homeboys, but you don't pander to no police. You talk to them like they're a human being, and that's how they gonna respond. But when you come in with the master and yes sir and all that stuff, like, it don't work out right. Cause then they treat you like you're a little kid and they sonning you. So when I talk to them the same way I talk to anybody else. Man, listen, nah, not me. Whatever. You got the wrong guy or whatever I got to say to him. I'm talking to him like a human being. I don't care if I got a situation going on with them. I'm still going to talk to them like a human being. I'm not going to pander to them. But with King Von and Quando Rondo, a backlash going to come off of it. A lot of bull crap. A lot of people want retaliation for this death of King Von. King Von was putting his whole crew on. So, of course, they're going to feel some type of way. And King Von was hot. He just dropped the album. He made sure he got all his homeboys some jewelry. He been having them on the road. So, of course, a lot of people going to be hurt and feel some type of way. And not only is it King Von, they killed 2 homeboys that was gang members did. So, they got, I'm not saying it's going to be or it has to be, but who don't know with the gang violence, it's going to be retaliation. It always happens. So, at the end of the day, boom, we lose King Von and his two friends. R.I.P. them fellas. But now, possibly we lose more people. And at the end of the day, who gonna win? Them. They trying to exterminate us. We exterminating each other. You know, ain't no Black Lives Matter movement happened when the black on black violence happened. It happened when like a police officer hurt a black person. We don't have no initiative for when black people hurt each other. And that's something we need to look into for the future. And I ain't gonna sit here and rumble all night and go back and forth. I just want to discuss that. I don't understand what's happening with the King Von and Quando Rondo thing. I hope everything get an understanding. I hope everybody get an understanding where, well, ain't nobody just gonna let nobody get killed and just let it go. But I hope everybody get an understanding and figure this out. And I hope it's like a black initiative to help us out. The people, the black on black violence, the stuff we dealing with in our neighborhoods, that ain't just happening once in the blue moon like a police killing a black man. You know, we need our own initiative. If you got one and you know of one, comment, drop that comment, because I want to know. You know, maybe I can donate. I want to help out because I want to figure this out myself. And I'm not perfect. I've been in situations where I had to do things, but with all in not even retaliation, more a defense of my well-being. You know, I got children, I got a family. I can't afford to let nobody do nothing to me, let alone disrespect me or ruin my credibility in the streets. And that's a big thing in our community. We don't want to lose our credibility. But, you know, as men, we got to defend ourselves and we got to do what we got to do sometimes. But on the other hand, if we can fix the situation, man, we might as well fix it, man. Comment, like, and subscribe, man. Old boy 100. Peace.